Okay, so very good morning everyone. Okay, testing suara. Okay, dengar? Okay, jelas saya punya suara? Okay dengar jelas
Jelas ya.
Okay, kalau tak ada masalah kita sambung lah. Okay, so my discussion for today is about first order partial differential and second order partial differential lah. So the first hour we're going to discuss about this. Okay, so again, okay, very good morning everyone. We start with this. Okay, so first order differential equation. What do you mean by first order differential equation? Okay, so okay, let's say that kalau you nak buat first order, you have two things to write. Okay, let's say you have y, okay, equal a function. Okay, let's say 2x plus 3 lah. Okay, now we want to we want to differentiate respect to x. Okay, let's say we want to differentiate y respect to x. So we'll get this dy partial y over partial x, or I can write also yx. Okay, this is also allowed lah. Usually they use function f. They use f and f because there will be x, y together in the equation. For example, okay, they use f here because the function might have 2x plus 3y, for example. Okay, we will have more than one unknown lah. Maksudnya dia lebih daripada satu unknown. Maybe x, y, z, something lah. But now our case is we want to differentiate respect to x. So you want to differentiate respect to x means then you must use function f divided by function x. So delta x delta f over delta x, or you can have fx. Okay, itu maksud dia. Okay, this is what we call as first order. And same goes to when you differentiate respect to same function. Let's say I put 2x plus 3y. Same function, let's say this time I want to differentiate respect to y, then I put delta f over delta y, or I can put fy. Fy consider I already differentiate respect to y. Itu maksud dia. Okay, this is what we call as first order partial differential. Okay, now go for the second order. Let's say our case we have second order. Okay, second order. Let's say we have d square. Okay, let's say I want to differentiate respect 2 times. Okay, second order is considered like you differentiate 2 times. That's why you have delta square f over delta square x square. Consider you differentiate twice. Okay, the function you differentiate twice. Let's say now let's say you have function f equal 2x plus 3y. Okay, first time you differentiate, you get delta f, delta x. Okay, the second time you differentiate the same function, whatever you get here. Okay, once you differentiate, you get what? Can anyone remember? Can anyone recall this? First order, first derivation will give you what? Anyone can answer this? Okay, you get 2 plus 3. Okay, 3y. Okay, 3 je. Okay, so tak ada siapa ingat. Okay, assuming that anyone remember this? Okay, ada siapa ada remember this? Oh, tak ada siapa tak ada tengok nota langsung dah. Okay. Sorry, what is his answer? What is his answer, Syakir?
Sorry sir, 2x plus 3y is 2 plus 3y dy dx, I think.
2x plus 3 dy dx.
No, I mean 2 plus 3 dy dx.
Oh, okay, 3 dy dx macam ni. Okay, tak apa. Tak apa. Okay, good try. Okay, so semua ni salah. Okay, so I think better I talk about the first order before I go for the second order. Okay, tak ada ingat, tak ada siapa yang ingat. So I think I need to go with the first order before I go for the second order. So ini padam dulu. Okay, so I talk about the first order first. Okay, now let me give you some examples. Okay, example 1. Okay, example 1. Okay, let me talk about the first order. So, okay, example 1. Okay, I give you example. Okay, first, number 1. Let's say I give you function f 2x plus 3y. Okay, I want to find delta f over delta x. Okay, let's say this is what I want, means I want to partial differentiate respect to x. Bila saya nak differentiate respect to x, meaning that I kena tengok siapa yang ada x. So here I only have x. Okay, here is no x. So when I differentiate this, it becomes 0, right? So ini differentiate dia akan dapat kosong. When I differentiate this will be 0. Why 0? Because there is no x. No x. No x consider like constant. So constant kita akan buat kosong kan, sama. So this case 3y becomes 0 because of what? Because no x. No x is 0, right? Okay, we treat that 3y as a constant. So your final answer will be just 2, right? Punya jawapan dia just get 2. Delta f over delta x supposed to be equals to 2. So you get answer 2. Okay, like now what we have, if we want to try for delta y. Okay, what is my answer?
3.
Yes, correct. Just 3 dah. Okay, bila kita nak dy delta y, okay, respect to y, meaning that I'm looking at, okay, my function, I'm looking at only y. So my case, I have f equal 2x okay, sekejap
2y plus 6x.
correct. So kita akan dapat 2y, okay, 2y plus 6x. Okay, once we differentiate, kita tengok yang ini saja. Okay, kita tengok ni dengan yang ini. So when you differentiate, you get 2, right? The y just follow, right? Okay, y is just following, So when you differentiate 3x, you get 6x. So that will be the final answer. So ini jawapan dia. Okay, we differentiate only x, We differentiate only x. So when you differentiate 2x, you get 2. So itu dapat 2. Okay, so good. You can get it. This is very good. Okay, number 3. Let's say I want to find delta f. I mean f equal. Let's say I give you x sine y plus y exponent x. Okay, so I want to find respect to, okay, my function. I want to go for delta f over delta y. Okay, what will be the answer?
Cos y plus y.
Okay, we get, okay, remember the x is still there, right? X is still there, right? So betul, ini akan jadi cos y, very good. But the x must remain there, so you get x cos y. Okay, because the x is just following, because we are differentiate only the y. Kita just differentiate the y only. So the y, when you differentiate, sine become cos, the x is following, plus, what will the answer? Yeah, correct. You get exponent. Yes, yeah, correct. Exponent x. So you just get exponent x. So this is the answer. Because when you differentiate y, y become 1. So satu kali exponent x, you get just exponent x. Okay, good try. Okay, number 4. Okay, number 4, let me talk about, let's say I have x squared, exponent x plus, here I have y squared sine x, and I want to differentiate respect to y. Okay, so what's the answer? Okay, look at this again. Now we differentiate respect to what? Respect to y. So means this, there's no more y, there's no y what? So this one becomes 0, right?
Zero.
Okay, because even what we don't care about what is the function here. We only care about y. Is it here got y or not? So no y means 0. So straight away goes 0. And you differentiate the other side will be plus, differentiate y square, you can 2y and sine x.
Cos x.
It is not cos x because we are differentiate only y. So it just sine x. So the last answer will be okay, delta f delta y equal 2y sine x. Okay, number 5. Okay, let's say I want give me function fx, f equal x square, okay, cos 2x plus cos 2y plus y square and then sine 2x. Okay, I want to differentiate respect to x. This is one way, another way of writing. If I put fx means first order respect to x. Okay, either I can put delta f over delta x, or I can put fx. Both is acceptable. Okay, we put fx also acceptable, because meaning that this says that we are differentiating respect to x. Okay, what is the answer?
2x cos 2y plus y square cos 2x.
Okay, 2x cos 2y plus
Y square.
okay, y square, correct, y square cos 2x. Very good. So this is the answer. Okay, this is what we want.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's actually 2y. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's actually 2y. Yes, Adik.
Y itu kena differentiate lah.
Bukan. Oh ya, betul lah. I say man, betul lah. Dia just y square lah. Sebabnya dia kita dah differentiate y square. Ya. Sorry. Kenapa lupa. Cos 2x. Maksudnya siapa tu?
Jawapannya 2y square cos 2x.
Ya. Betul lah. Suppose here got 2 what? Ya. Yes. Ya, betul lah. I pun lupa. Thank you so much Thank you for reminding me. Betul. Sin 2x when you differentiate get 2 cos 2x. Ya. Correct. Ya, I pun lupa tadi. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, it's actually 2y square power of 2 cos 2x. Correct. Okay, ini betul So actually this one is correct. Very good. So since you differentiate sin 2x, okay, here you get 2 cos 2x and times by y square, you get this answer. Okay, very good. Okay. Next, I give you 2x exponent x plus y square exponent x. Exponent 2x. Okay, now I want to differentiate respect to x.
So this one must use product rule.
Yes, correct. This one must use product rule. Correct. Okay, must use product rule. Okay, because of you have UV together. Correct. Okay, since we are talking about x, because this one is got two functions together, UV, so must use product rule. Okay, what is product rule? Product rule is dy dx equal du dx v plus u dv dx. there you see, I give you the solution. This is how we solve the problem.
Sir,
Ya, ya.
dekat sini dia punya Y memang tak hilang terus rasa.
Dia tadi hilang terus. Dia tak hilang. Sebab apa? Sini ada X apa? Sini ada X apa? Sini ada X.
Soalan nombor 2 tapi kan dia punya terus hilang.
Nombor 2, okey. Kejap Nombor 2. Okey, soalan nombor 2. Soalan nombor 2 tak hilang. Dia ada 2Y.
Tak maksud saya dia punya X tu terus hilang.
X hilang sebabnya differentiate 2X jadi 2. Differentiate 2X, okey, dia akan jadi 2 apa? Differentiate dy dx. Betul? Itu sebab dia punya X dia hilang kan? Dia punya X hilang sebab differentiate dia jadi 2. So dia tinggal 2 saja. Y itu ikutlah.
Oh, sedikit X dia hilang.
Ya. Itu sebab X hilang. Tapi kalau dia macam eksponen, dia takkan hilang X. Dia mesti akan ikut lah.
Okey, sir.
Okey Okay, anyone? Any problem? Okay, so far boleh dah Boleh ikut dah Okay, good. Okay, so I give you number 7, problem number 7. Okay, let's say we have f equal x square sin x sin 2x plus y square, okay, exponent 2y cos 2x cos 2y. Okay, now I want to differentiate respect to y.
Negative 2 exponent 2y sin 2y.
Again, sorry. Negative
Negative 2 exponent 2y sin 2y.
sin 2y. This is your answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, actually this answer should be wrong, right? Okay, again this problem, you see this one got UV. Okay, must use UV. This side becomes 0, so there is no problem because there is no y. So this side should be 0, but this side both is y, what? and this is exponential function. This is what trigonometric function. Right? So we must use product rule.
Okay, sir, sorry, I can't see that.
Okay, try again. No problem. Try again. Okay. For the others, please care about this. You see, this time you have y with the exponential function and trigo function. They are together. So consider it's a product rule. So recall again your product rule. So product rule says that dy dx must be du dx v plus u du dx. Okay, so get you what is your u? U is actually exponent 2x, exponent 2y, and your v is actually cos 2y. So get your dy over du over dy, because our function this time is y. So u over dy equal and dv over dy. Okay, what is our answer for exponent 2y? You get?
2 exponent y.
Correct, 2 exponent 2y. So here you get 2 exponent 2y. The other side you get dy, du over dy will be dv over dy become?
2 negative sine y.
Correct. You will get negative 2 sine 2y. Okay, negative 2 sine 2y. Then cross multiply this time this time this. So you get Fy. Okay, 2 exponent 2y.
Cos 2y.
Okay, times cos 2y.
Minus.
Plus, minus.
2 exponent 2y.
Okay, get the exponent 2y first. Get the 2y first.
Sine 2y.
Okay, and then 2 assign 2y. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I put positive here. Okay, before I do manipulation, I put the formula first, then I do the manipulation, which is good lah. The last answer is very good. Thank you. So here you get 2 exponent 2y cos 2y minus, then bring the constant front lah. So 2 exponent 2y sin 2y. Okay, I think nicely you can take the 2. Sorry? Yeah, yes, of course, because nicely you can take the exponent, right? Ini boleh keluar apa? I think you can take out the 2 and the exponent 2y lah. Okay, because they are very similar. The factor is very similar, so you should factor out lah. So 2 exponent 2y times what? Cos 2y minus
2y minus sine 2y.
Yeah, correct, sin 2y. Thank you. Okay, 2 exponent 2y times cos 2y minus sin 2y. This one I think number 8, Okay, number 8 I give you f equal okay, I want two answers now. One, I want f respect to x, and then another one is I want f respect to y. Okay, can anyone share me this answer for fx?
Fx 2x sin 2y.
Okay, sine 2y plus
0.
oh plus 0 okay, plus 0, correct. Okay, so anyone want to try for function respect to y?
2x square cos 2y
2x square cos 2y plus
2y exponent 2y
okay, 2y exponent 2y
plus 2y square
2y square
exponent 2y.
okay, correct, exponent 2y, betul.
Ini factorize dulu.
Yeah, you can take out the 2 actually you can take the 2 because semua ada ni so semua ada 2, so you can take out the 2 but I think both answer is acceptable lah.
Sir, if let's say I don't want to factorize, I want to cut all the two, is it possible?
No, cannot. You cannot cut because you don't know what is this side. You don't know what is this side. Fy you don't know. You want to cut means you must know this. Let's say okay, 2x plus 2y equal to 0. Then you can cut because you know what is this. This one is 0. But this time 2x plus 2y equal to f. You don't know what is this f function, so you cannot cut.
Okay, sir.
Understand? If you cut this one, you cut, you divide by 2, you divide by 2, you divide by 2. So you cancel, you cancel, you cancel. So cancel becomes 0, right? So no issue in cancelling. But this one you cancel, you don't know what is this, so you cannot cancel. So that's why you cannot cut. So I'm not recommending to cut. So you cut means wrong. So never do that. This one is wrong. Either you factor or you don't factor, but you cannot cancel. Only two options. Okay, now I go number 9. Okay, I think finish. We have covered the first order, right? Okay, now we go for the second order. Okay, I think this is good enough for first order. Okay, again, number 1, number 2, you differentiate, you get this. Number 1, number 2, this is what we go for. Number 1, okay, number 2. Okay, delta f, you get differentiate f, you get fx, you get fxx. Okay, so it's not a big deal. Okay, now I go for number 3. Number 3, let's say that. Okay, let's say number 3. Number 3 is considered like, okay, first you differentiate respect to x. Okay, when you differentiate respect to x, the second time you differentiate, you put x is here, you put y is here. Okay, again number 3. Okay, this is for number 3. First time you differentiate respect to x, you get fx. The second time you differentiate respect to y, you get fxy. So this is the second time. Okay, but comes to the delta. When it comes to delta you get this. Okay, first f, you differentiate, you get delta f over delta x. But comes to the second order will be delta over delta square f over delta y delta x. Okay, look at this. This one y is number 1, number 2, but for delta this is number 1, this is number 2. Okay, mesti kena faham dah, because sometimes final questions they use this, so you need to know. Sekarang you kena buat differentiate. First derivative is so follow from behind. Okay, for this follow from front. Okay, differentiate x, differentiate y. But for the second order, for delta start from behind. This is 1, this is 2. Okay, same goes to your number 4. Number 4, same thing, but y first. Okay, this is what y, fy. Then you differentiate. Second time you get fyx. Means you do first respect to y, then next the second time you differentiate to respect to x. Okay, so this is number 1. Okay, this is number 2. But when it comes to delta will be f. Then you get delta f over delta y. Then you second time will be delta square f over delta x delta y. So this is what we call as number 1, number 2. Okay, I hope this one you really remember. Remember, not only for this semester, this one will follow for the next semester also. When it comes to advanced calculus, this one is really very basic for that. Okay, if there are no changes, if there's no changes, again I'll meet you in the advanced calculus. Okay, I don't know, but okay, might be that I will be teaching the advanced calculus. If they change the lecturer, then a different story lah. But if no changes, then I will be teaching you in the advanced calculus. So comes to number 3, number 4 is these all very basic for advanced calculus. So you really need to remember. Okay, now I hope you get some guidance from this. Okay, now we try some example from here. Okay, I know you might be blur also, so not a problem. Okay, let me show you an example. Okay, now I go for question number 1. Okay, now this time I give you f equal 2x plus 3xy plus 4x squared. Okay, let's say I give you this problem, right? Okay, now what I want is I want to find fxx. Okay, I want to find fxx. Okay, to find fxx means you want to twice derivation lah. Means you need to differentiate twice. To go for fxx, okay, you must get fx first. Then only you can go for fxx. Okay, so first, what is the first derivation of the respect to x? So when you differentiate, you get 2 plus 3y plus, so here you get 8x. Okay, you get 8x. Okay, now this again I want to differentiate respect to xx, meaning that I'm going to differentiate again for x. So differentiate again to x become what? So you get 0 plus 0 plus, correct, you get 0 plus 0 plus 8. Okay, so means your second order function f just is equals to 8 only lah. So you dapat jawapan dia 8, only 8. Because of what? Because here is no x, sini tak ada x, so become constant. Here also no x, become constant. Only here is x, so you differentiate only this. So that's why you get 8. Okay, now I want you differentiate respect to y. Ya, dia akan jadi kosong, correct. Dia akan jadi kosong. So kosong pun possible, dia boleh dapat jawapan kosong. Okay, so fy you get equals to 0 plus 3y plus 0 behind there, and fyy will give you equals to 3 lah. No, sorry, here become 3. Yeah, correct. This one is just 3, sorry. Yeah, this one just 3, because you differentiate, you get just, but 3x what? 3x. Yeah, ini dapat 3x, yeah, correct. Okay, you dapat 3x, because you differentiate y. Okay, you differentiate y, dapat 3x only, because y become 1. Okay, so you get 3x. So this time when you differentiate, you get 0 lah. 0. Because there is no x, so you get 0 here. Okay, anyone? Any problem so far? Okay, so no issue, you can still do that. Okay, now I want to continue the same function. Okay, I want to continue with fxy. Okay, I want to continue with the new one is I want to go with fxy. Okay, what is it supposed to be? Okay, we go for fx number 1 and differentiate the function to y respect to 1. So we need to go with function f, and then the one Then after that differentiate to y. Ya, you dapat jawapan 3, betul. You akan dapat jawapan di 3. Okay, first to get here, you need to do what? You need to do, okay, so you need to go with fx. Okay, function f you get, I can copy back the function. So f is 2x 3xy plus 4x squared. So get the function f. So function f will be 2 plus 3y plus 8x. Now I want to differentiate respect to y. So when you differentiate respect to y, you go for y, right? Anywhere you see y, you differentiate. So this one becomes 0, this one become 3, and this one become 0, right? So the final answer should be equals to just 3. Okay, which part actually?
Starting from fx, you are changing to fxy.
Okay. So again okay, get the formula. Okay, now mind, I give you another example. Okay, I give you another example. Discuss another example. Okay, number 2. I give you number 2. We try number 2. Maybe you can see from number 2. Okay, let's say number 2 will give you f equal 3x square y plus 4xy square. Okay, we try this. Okay, now my question is, I want to go for fxy. Okay, I want to go for fxy. To go for fxy, so from function fx, okay, from function f, we go function fx, and then only we can go for fxy. Because of what? Because this is called number 1. This is considered number 2. Okay, to go for fxy, you need to get fx, and then only you can go for fxy. Okay, so first you need to get fx. Okay, first you need to get fx. So to find fx, we need to differentiate. Okay, fx will be equal. Okay, differentiate 3x square become 3x square become 6x, and y plus differentiate 4x become just only 4. So you get 4y square. So you get fx equal 6xy plus 4y square. So you get this. Okay, now you want to differentiate respect to what? Yeah, correct. You need to differentiate respect to y. Okay, so you put f x y. Okay, now you see only the y. So you got y here, you got y here. So you need to differentiate. Okay, differentiate y, you get what? 6x. Because what? Y become 1. Differentiate y, y become 1. So you get 6x.
8
plus 8y. So this is our answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, now 8:55, right? So I break for 5 minutes. Okay, we continue again 9 o'clock, right? Okay, I give you one example before I leave the class. We break for a while. Okay, you try for the moment, you can try it for a moment. So I give you f equal 3 exponent 2x sine y plus 2 cos 2x, 2 exponent 3x, 3y, and cos 2y, cos 2x. Okay, I want to go for fyx. Okay, so you try this. Okay, for the moment we go for the break. Okay, now 8:56. So I start again in zone 1 now. Okay, so anyone want to share your answer? Okay, have you tried this? Want to share your answer? Mau cuba? Okay, so first we need to get Fy, and we need to go for X. Sorry Abdul lagi sekali, Abdul lagi sekali, again, try 6 what again? 6 exponent 2x cos y. Okay.
6 eksponen 3y
Okay.
sin 2x.
Okay, sin 2x. Okay, thank you Abdul. Okay, anyone have different answer than this? Ada siapa-siapa ada jawapan lain? Okay, want to discuss also? Okay, so kalau tak ada yes, Devin.
Sir, the front one I get it, but the behind one I get negative 4 exponent 3y sin 2x.
Okay. I'll give the answer. Okay, we check again. Don't worry. Okay, so now I go for the answer. Okay, first to go for yx. Okay, again I need to go with y, and then only I can go by yx. So first I need to get y, and then second I go for x. Okay, this is how we do, right? So first get what is your y. Okay, fy means you differentiate respect to y first. Okay, when you differentiate you get 3 exponent 2x. Okay, you differentiate only the sin y. So differentiate sin y, you get cos y plus, okay, again you look at the exponent 3y. So 2, you differentiate exponent 3y, become 3 exponent 3y, and cos 2x is just following. Okay, now already differentiate respect to y. All the y I already differentiate. So I already differentiate, this one become cos 3y. I differentiate exponent 3y, become 3 exponent 3y. Okay, so I get what? I'll get equal. Okay, equal. Get rearrange them. Simplify them if it's possible. So 3 exponent 2x cos y plus, and then here you get 6 exponent 3y cos 2x. Okay, this is what we got for function respect to y. Okay, the function f respect to y. Okay, next we go for the second derivative, which is x. Okay, the function second derivative, right? So I want to go for function y differentiate respect to x. Okay, so when I differentiate this, okay, now I need to look anything which I can see x. So I have exponent 2x, and then I have cos 2x. So these are the terms that we have x. Okay, so differentiate only exponent 2x. So 3 bracket, I get 2 exponent 2x cos y plus the 6 exponent 3y, just copy back 6 exponent 3y, and differentiate cos 2x. So what will be the answer? Of course negative 2 Correct. Sine 2x. Very good. Okay. So cos become negative sign. Since we have 2x here, so you get negative 2, right? And now you get the last answer. So what is the last answer? Equal 3 times 2 is 6 exponent 2x cos y minus 6 times 2 you get negative 12 exponent 3y sine 2x. Okay, so this is the nice answer. So this is the last answer, which is okay. I think what you can do, you can take only yeah.
So that means if let's say we are differentiating y means only y, the rest all just remains the same.
Yes, you are right. The other part all constant. Constant we don't touch anymore. Only we focus on, if you would differentiate respect to y, only you focus on y. If you differentiate respect to x, only you focus on x. The y will be constant, so you don't bother about y. Okay, so that the last answer, I think you can take 6 only you can take 6. Okay, you can take out 6 exponent, so you can take I think you can take exponent also. So if I do exponent, I get 6 exponent 2x. Okay, here I get cos y. Here Syakiri.
So cannot another one is exponent to x exponent 3y is equal.
Tak apa, dia dua boleh keluar, satu dia tinggal dalam.
No, I mean the 3y and 2x is equal to right?
Oh yeah, you are right. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are right. Thank you so much. Yalah, betul lah. Ini saja menguji ni. Saya test diorang ni.
So jangan test belum test kita.
Okay, thank you Thank you. I just test tadi tapi test saya fail Thank you tadi. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, you can take 6 lah, correct. You can take only 6. So exponent 2x cos y minus 2 exponent 3y sine 2x. Okay, correct. You can take only 6. Yes, Nurul.
Soalan tadi tanya fxy ke
yx. Yx. Tadi tengok ni yx. Saya tanya tadi yx.
Buat terbalik tadi saya tapi jawapan dia sama.
Ya. Dia kalau second order, jawapan dia akan sama. Actually, correct. What you say is correct. Tapi step dia salah. Step salah. Dia jawapan dia sama.
So the answer is right or wrong?
Actually, it's supposed to be wrong, right? Because we follow the steps, what? Remember, we are not following the answer. The answer is the one we look into last. What we see is the steps. Steps comes first. So your steps must be correct. Remember, this one, I follow the steps first. Your steps get the first mark. And I look at the last answer. If the steps are correct, and I give you marks for the last answer. If the steps is wrong, you start with x means wrong ready. The steps is wrong, but the last answer is still the same, right? But might be not full mark, right? You might don't get full mark because the steps is wrong. You understand what I mean? Jawapan dapat sama, maybe get some marks because ada jawapan. But your steps is wrong already, so you won't get full mark for that. You might get some marks, but you won't get full mark. But we don't want like that one. We want, if you can do that means you should get full mark one. Okay, I hope we clear with that. So it's jawapan tetap salah. Maksudnya markah bukan penuh Definitely won't get full mark. Okay, but the steps. Still you get some marks because you have some writing there. Okay, you get the answer, still get this answer, but it is not acceptable as a full mark answer. Okay, so I think I clear with that. Okay, next we continue with one more question. Okay, Okay, of course, again I remind you, you get the same answer. If you put yx, you get the same answer. The y function or the x function, still they get the same. Okay, now this time I give you delta. Okay, I give you delta. Copy dan, semua dah copy dan? Atau saya bagi dalam 10 saat macam tu? Okay, tak apa, saya berhenti kejap. Okay, those miss copying anything, okay, bagi tahu dah. Kalau you nak copy sebelum ni pun bagi tahu.
Okay, sir.
So can we do more questions on this?
Yes, can, of course. Okay, so I think we finish this. Okay, now I give you function f equal, okay, let's say I give you 3x log 4x plus, okay, x square exponent 3y. Okay, here I change to y. Okay, here I change to y. Okay, I give you I give you 4y plus 1 plus exponent 3x, and then here I give you sine, I give you cos 5x 5y. Okay, this is my question, and this time I want you to find delta f over delta square f over delta y delta x. Okay, let's say the final exam give you delta square x, delta square y, delta square f over delta y delta x. This is let's say this is the question. What you should do? Then you should remember. You start from behind. So you must do. This is number 1. This is number 2. So to get this function f, you must differentiate respect to delta f over delta x. You start number 1 delta x because behind is the first one. Okay, this one is number 1. This is number 2. Okay, then only you can go for delta x delta y in bracket delta f over delta x, which is give you delta square f over delta y delta x. Okay, there is some modification in the formula, okay, so you really need to very sure about this, the second order. Okay, so this time again, okay, you have 3x and then log 4x plus 4y plus 1 plus 3 exponent 3x and cos 5y. Okay, so one by one lah. So get your delta f over delta x. Okay, so I go with the answer delta f over delta x equal. Okay, now I want to differentiate respect to x, so I should go for x. So this is my x and this is x. So only I consider this. So I differentiate this, I get what? I get So 3x become 3, and log 4y plus 1 we copy back because it's a constant, plus when you differentiate exponent 3x become 3 exponent 3x, and cos 5y we just copy back, cos 5y. Okay, I don't know kenapa semua hilang yang tak tahu. So dulu. Okay, what now? I already get what? I already get my fx, f respect to x. Okay, now I continue with the same function for f respect to x, go for fxy. Okay, so yang ni kiranya, okay, this one is actually delta f over delta x. Also same as delta x lah, sama kan? Okay, next is what? I want to differentiate respect to, okay, y. So delta square, delta f, delta y, delta x. Or I can put this one is xy. Okay, this is actually xy. So now I want to differentiate respect to y. Okay, whatever y I differentiate. This is y and this is y. Okay, so how to differentiate? Log 4y plus 1. How to differentiate this? So you get 3 bracket
1 over 4y plus 1.
Correct. 4y plus 1, correct, times
4.
Yeah, just 4, correct. Okay, yang ini formula dia So I get the formula here Formula dia ialah, okay, 1 over u dot du dx. Okay, kita punya ini ialah kita punya u u kita differentiate, kita dapat 4. So 1 over u dah. So 1 over 4y plus 1, differentiate 4y plus 1, you get just 4. Okay, ini formula dia just write the formula, get back to the recall plus, okay, 3 exponent 3x, copy back, and your cos 5y become negative 5 sin 5y. Okay, so go for the last answer. So last answer will be 3 times 4 become 12 over 4y plus 1 minus 3 times 5 become 15 exponent 3x sine 5y. Okay, this is answer. Okay, next we continue with one more question. I think I should give you one product problem lah. Okay, next time this I give you number 4. Okay, number 4 I give you f equal Okay, let's say I give you a product rule problem. Okay, 3x exponent x plus 4xy plus y log 2x. Okay, I want to go for delta square f over delta x delta y. Okay, so what we can understand from this question, we need to differentiate delta y first, then number 2 is delta x. So function f, we need to go for delta y, from there we bring it to delta x delta y. Okay, now I give you answer. Okay, let me check the answer. Okay, first I need to get delta y. Okay, differentiate function f respect to y. Okay, so when I differentiate respect to y, okay, remember I say this one is x and x, but we are differentiate respect to y, what? So bila kita differentiate respect to x, means this one straight away go to 0 because there is no y function. Tapi kalaulah saya start dengan x, maksudnya ini mesti kena guna product rule. But my case, I don't have this problem because I'm differentiate respect to y. So y maksudnya kita tak perlu guna product rule, tapi dia terus jadi kosong. Okay, dia tak perlu guna product rule because we are differentiate respect to y. So bila dia differentiate y, straight away it becomes 0, right? So there is no product rule. So ini tak perlu buat. So it becomes 0. Okay, plus. Okay, now differentiate this. You get what?
4x.
Yeah, just 4x, correct. 4x plus. Ini akan jadi log 2x. Okay, ini just akan jadi log 2x because we differentiate y become 1 log 2x. Okay, now you go for differentiate f over x1.
So Oh, okay, sir. The log to x I need to change to 1 over the 1 on 1.
Yeah, correct. The second time, now you differentiate respect to x, right? And now you get 1 over u times du dx. So this one you must do. Okay, y equal log u become dy dx become 1 over u times du over dx. So this time you get, okay, differentiate 4x become 4 plus and 1 over 2x times 2, correct? So cancel, dapat?
4 over x.
Ya, 4 over 1 over x. 4 plus 1 over x.
Oh, 1 over x, sorry.
Ini jawapan kita lah. Okay, 4 plus 1 over x. Okay, so this is the answer lah. Okay, now again the same question. Okay, I want to go with y first, x first then y. Okay, saya nak kita buat soalan ini sama balik, but this time I want to, okay, I want you try this delta f over delta y delta x. I want you try this. Okay, so saya nak kita cuba soalan ini. Delta, okay, function f tadi itu berapa? Tadi itu function f ialah 3x exponent x, okay, 3x exponent x plus 4xy plus y log 2x. Okay, yang ini sekarang ini saya nak kita buat yang ini pula. You want try this log cuba ni pula. Okay, siapa-siapa ada tinggal mana-mana nak copy? Miss anything to copy? Tak ada boleh Okay, kalau tak ada okey lah.
Sama juga jawapan dia, sir.
Jawapan dia sama, jawapan dia akan dapat sama. But the step is different lah. Step dia beza sikit. So first, function f, you go for function, you go for delta f over delta x, and differentiate this, you get delta square f over delta y delta x. But this time you need to do product rule. You mesti kena guna product rule lah. So you must use product rule. Okay, why you must use product rule? Because you have xx. This one is polynomial. Okay, ini polynomial. Okay, yang ini ialah exponent. So polynomial exponent mesti kena guna product rule. Okay, so I go for the answer. So answer will be, okay, so first get your u equal 3x and du dx become 3. V is equal exponent x and dv dx equals to exponent x. Cross multiply this time this time this. So you will get, okay, so you go give the answer So the answer will be, okay, delta f over delta x equal, so 3 exponent x plus 3x exponent x plus, okay, next will be 4xy, right? So 4xy we differentiate, we get just 4y, right? Okay, you get just 4y. Okay, just become 4y plus Okay, here the one is y log x, right? So log 2x means 1 over 2x times 2, right? Okay, 1 over 2x divided by times by 2. Ini boleh cancel lah. So ini boleh cancel. These two can cancel. So you get 3x exponent x plus 3x exponent x plus 4y plus ini akan jadi y over x lah. Okay, now I proceed for my derivation for second order. So second order for y. So when I differentiate 0 plus 4 plus 1 over x. Why become 1 over x? Sebabnya y ini differentiate dia jadi 1 dah. So that's why you get 1 over x. So the final answer will be 4. Yeah, correct. 4 plus 1 over x. You see, this one is difficult. The steps of challenging, right? Compared to the other side is easy. Tapi jawapan dia mesti kena sama. That's why you get different marks because different step. You see, different step really. So that's why you punya markah dia akan beza. Okay, because the question is different question really. Even the answer is same. Okay, I think we have discussed good enough question. Or you want one more question? Okay, never mind lah. I give you one homework lah. Bagi satu homework. I give you one homework. So the homework is this. Try this. Okay, function f equal. Let's say I give you 3x square y plus 4 exponent to 2y. Here I give you sine 2x. Okay, so get the answer for fxy. Okay, and number 2 fyx. Okay, this is the homework, right? Jawapan jawapan kejap lagi saya bagi.
Nanti saya hantar kat Telegram.
Saya hantar dalam Telegram. Remind saya lah, macam yang hari tu pun saya lupa kan. Remind saya, nanti saya bagi jawapan. Remind saya.
Okay, thank you sir.
Okay.
Sir, boleh naik atas dekat first order. Ada nombor 6.
Nombor 6. Mana? Sini. Lagi atas.
First order.
Oh, first order. Okay. First order.
First order.
Ni, first order nombor 6. Betul? Atas lagi.
Betul nombor 7 sir.
Nombor 7.
Ada update dengan screenshot kan.
Oh, nombor 7 ni, nombor 7 Ni betul?
Okay.
Okey.
Okay sir, dah sir.
Okey okey. Okey, good.
Sir, saya nak tengok yang second order, sir.
Second order mana? Nombor mana?
Nombor 3.
Second order nombor 3. Okey. Okay, parametric equation for first order derivative. Okay, so I'm going to show you parametric equation. Okay, kalau you tengok sini, this formula is exactly the chain rule formula. Okay, this formula is exactly the chain rule formula. Okay, chain rule. Chain rule says what? dy dx equal dy over times dx. So this is what I taught you when it comes to chain rule. So ini ada satu function, dia boleh ganti masuk sini lah. Last time I give you du over du kan, but this time this is actually got dt lah. But everything same, only variable lah, itu saja beza dia. Okay, and when we have some other things, then we call this parametric equations lah. But it's actually a chain rule process. Okay, ini nama dia step dia chain rule, tapi kita panggil dia parametric equations. That's the only difference. But the process all same as chain rule. Okay, so we try this question. Find dy dx. Okay, find dy dx. Okay, makin bigger. Okay, lagi nampak. Okay, find dy dx for the parametric equation y square y equal t square minus exponent 2t and x equal 3 minus cos t. So this is what we get. What we want is dy dx. Okay, so I copy back the question. So y equal t square minus exponent 2t. Okay, saya salin balik soalan. Okay, salin balik soalan. So y equal t square minus exponent 2t and x equal to what? X equal 3 cos t. Okay, 3 minus cos t. So this is the question. And what I want dy dx. Okay, what I want dy dx. Okay, so to get into that, remember this time we have what? We have y, we have t, we have x, we have t. So meaning that you need to get dy over dt and dx over dt. So this is what we need to get. Only when you get dy dt, dx dt, then we can go for dy dx. So first step, you need to get dy dt. Number 2, you need to get dx dt, and number 3, we go for dy dx. Okay, I hope you can follow this line. Okay, first, how to get number 1? Number 1, dy dt. So first, y equal t square minus exponent 2t. So we differentiate dy dt, you get equal
2t minus 2 minus 2 exponent 2t.
Yes, correct. So when you differentiate, you get t square become 2t minus 2 exponent 2t. So I already have answer for dy dt. Because of what? Because my variable is y and t. So I differentiate y respect to t. So I get dy dt. Okay, now again x equal 3 minus cos t. So again I try to go for dx dt. So my dx dt will be equal to what? So 3 differentiate become, yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. Dia akan just dapat sin t dah. So 3 differentiate dekat 0 minus, so yeah, correct, negative sin t. Okay, because minus is here, and when you differentiate this, you get this. So negative will be positive, right? So you get sin t. Okay, now what we want? We want dy dx. Okay, what we want is dy dx. So dy dx equal, okay, I told you last time, you need to get dy over times dx. So this is the first step we need to do. So get the chain rule. So chain rule is what? So dy on the numerator, denominator as a denominator, and split the fraction. So the remaining empty place substitute by dt. Okay, the remaining empty fraction substitute by dt. So what do you get for dy dt? So dy dt you can put this answer. Ini boleh masuk. Ini boleh masuk sini. Okay. For the other side, kalau kita tengok di sini ini ialah dt over dx, but what I have here is dx over dt. Okay, kalau saya mau dx over dt, then I need to do ini akan jadi 1 over ini just terbalik je. Terbalik, okay. Actually fraction dia apa? Ini fraction dia ialah 1. So I change this, I get this dx dt over dx is equal 1 over sin t. Okay, kita terbalikkan dia punya ni fraction dia kita terbalikkan di fraction dia because this one just fraction. So kita terbalikkan dia sin t just over 1. So kita terbalikkan dia 1 over sin t. Okay, now I think you can put into the formula dah. Ni kita jawapan ni kita boleh masuk dah formula. Okay, will be equal. Okay, will be equal. Okay, 2t minus 2 exponent 2t times, yeah, correct, 1 over sin t.
So you can factorize inside some more, right? Like 2t over 2e exponent 2t over sin t.
Yeah, can. You can put it in the nice fraction lah. Okay, you can put it like nice fraction. So you get equal 2t. Yeah, you can put 2 out also can lah. Okay, you can put 2t minus exponent 2t over sin t. This also can lah.
Kuning.
Red. Ini red.
Jadi kena koroi dulu ni.
Okay, try this Okay, y equal 3t square minus exponent 2t, and then x equal 5t minus cos 2t, and what we want is dy dx in terms of t. Okay, so what is my answer? My answer, first I need to get dy dt. Number 2, I need to get dx dt, and dx dt change to dt dx. And number 3, we go for dy dx. Okay, dy dt it will give you, so this answer is 60 minus 2 exponent 2t. Okay, dy dt you get 60 minus 2 exponent 2t. Okay, the other side you get 5 minus, okay, minus 2. Yeah, correct. Minus 2 sine 2t lah. So negative negative become positive. So you get 10. Macam mana 10? Ni just plus 2. Plus 2 sine 2t. So changing back to dt over dx equal to 1 over 5 plus 2 sine 2t. Okay, so go for the answer. So the answer is dy dx equal dy over times dx, and replaced by the empty place is replaced by dt here. So this answer I put here, and this answer put here. Itu last answer dia, correct. Itu last answer dia.
So can I scroll down a bit, sir?
Can. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Yeah.
Kalau factorize yang 60 minus 2 exponent 2t boleh kan?
Boleh lagi? Boleh? Ya, boleh. Okay, kalau okay, kita boleh buat tu, very good. Okay, kita boleh keluarkan means you can take 2 dah. 3t minus exponent 2t divided by 5 plus 2 sine 2t dah. Kalau tak buat pun tak apalah, situ apa, saya terima lah, because the denominator tak ada sumbang apa-apa. That's why I stop here just now. Okay, factor tak ada masalah lah, because the denominator doesn't really contribute. Kalau sini boleh factor, mesti kena factor. Let's say 2x plus y and then 3x plus 2y for example, ini mesti kena factor lah. Tapi yang ni dia tak ada apa-apa, so dia just 2y, ini tak ada apa-apa, so that's why ini saya stay lah. Ini saya tak buat apa-apa tadi. Tapi kalau ini boleh factor, okay, kalau ini dalam case ni, ini tak ada factor apa-apa lah, denominator ni tak ada factor apa-apa, so that's why I stop sini tadi. Kalau macam ni, macam yang ni, okay, kena factor. Okay, kita punya case ni sama macam ni, tak boleh factor. Okay, so dua answer saya terima lah. Two answer is possible, I mean acceptable answer lah. Okay, so that's all for today, and thank you class.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.